right, lovies. I believe we are live. I believe we are live. So I am, oh, wait a second. Fabulous messages from YouTube on the screen. Yay. All right. So, oh my God, I've been wanting to go live again for, I don't know, forever, all week. But, you know, if you have been with me a while, then you know this has been the craziest last couple of weeks with family in the ICU, and now I'm doing much better. Still in the hospital, but so it's very much back and forth, you know, between kind of trying to get everything business-wise and life-wise done, and then also spending time in the hospital. So if you've gone through this, I've had some friends, we've just been kind of dropping it around how wild this ride is. So the intention has been to go live for quite some time. I'm going to tell you, just hasn't happened yet. So right now I'm here. We're doing this damn thing like all in. I don't know how long we're going to have, but we're going to do it. So we'll probably go for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. Depends on if anyone comes on live and asks questions. But if not, then maybe 10, 15 minutes. So this is all about the drama of a name. Like, and if you've watched Pretty Woman, I mean, like, how have you not, right? Like, okay, I know a lot of people haven't, but you know, I mean, for real. Pretty Woman, and Kit DeLuca. And she's like, oh my God, the pressure of a name. And this is one of the lines that has always stuck with me. And tonight it was like, oh my God, the drama of a name, of being like, when you call yourself, when you identify as, when you are considered to be, when you like drop it so deeply into your body that you can't be anything other than, right? This name that you have given yourself, that you own, that you claim: creator, messenger, leader, healer, right? Like mystic, medicine woman, whatever your jam is, maybe all of these things, right? Like, hello, all of the things. Because if you're my people, then you're a wild one. You are a multidimensional messenger, right? Which means we hold all sorts of magic in our bag, and we can't be pinned down. We will not be pinned down by one word or one name or one anything, like program or product or show or like whatever it might be. But whenever you have these names and you claim it, you own it, you're like, yes, it's almost as if the name also claims you, right? And then you begin to shift things just a little, maybe like, oh, but if I'm a creator, then I should be doing these things. I should be speaking this way. I should be connecting and dropping in this way. I should be, I should be running a business this way. If you identify as a messenger, then you're like, oh fuck, like I have to share this kind of message. I have to do these things. If you identify as someone who is just like dropped in and sensual and alive and just erotic, then you can sometimes feel like, oh well, fuck, I have to always be like super just like orgasmic and erotic in everything I do, and I can't also be like silly and funny and make mistakes and like whatever it is. So whenever that name comes in, whatever that name you identify with happens to be, I invite you to look at all of the drama that comes with that name. What have you encoded around that name meaning? Have you encoded that you being an artist means that you also have to be an addict, that you also are going to end up alone, living, like I was talking to a lot of students today, like living underneath the bridge, right? Like what is all the drama that you have in your body that's associated with the name that you rock with? However, that drama is keeping you from stepping fully into the work of your soul, the medicine, the magic, the primordial essence that you know was born to you and only you, and it is demanding to be birthed through you at this time. And yet you're not. You're still holding yourself back. You're still kind of playing, you're playing the edges. You're not like, what, I mean, like, we're edge walkers. You know this. And yet you're not walking edges, and you're not like walking the edges and being provocative and like being polarizing and doing all of the things, right? No, you're kind of like towing the edge, and you're kind of like rocking back and forth, and you're like, kind of, I want to go in, but I'm not really going to go in, except I kind of should, except I'm not going to do it, except maybe. I'm talking about that kind of edge. And so the invitation then becomes, looking at what's the drama. What's all of this drama that you have made it mean, that you've been told that it means, that you're still holding on to, and it hasn't allowed you to fully drop in and go in? And then even drama in and of itself. Have you noticed, like, oh my God, I'm being so dramatic about this, or oh my God, like it's so chaotic, it's so this, like it's the madness, as one of my mentors calls, like it's the madness. And you're like, oh my God, I shouldn't be this way, because I need to be whatever it is. I need to be more responsible, or I need to be more professional. I have a client, like multiple clients, right, that I've heard this from actually, but it's like professional, this professional, like what the fuck does it even mean? Like, what does it mean? It means whatever you say it means, right? But that only happens when you actually drop in and you let yourself excavate all of the feels. Like when I moved from working, I was doing personal training at the time, my own personal training business. It was all in person. And when I moved online and I had to shift my capacity to like hold space and be with people, like when I couldn't actually like be all up in their shit, right? Like I had to be like, oh, we're here now. Got it. And it was a change. And so I was telling myself, like, oh, my peeps, as we're doing like this really deep soul work, we're not going to be able to, like, how am I gonna, like, how are we gonna get all up in the body? Like, how are we gonna do this if we're not in person? And so the name I had identified, like the name of like in-person stuff, like that was the name. Like, oh, if you're an in-person ritual space holder, you're an in-person coach, like that's when you get the real good yummy, right? Which is true. And also what I was making it mean was that it couldn't be as good, it couldn't be as deep, it couldn't be as erotic, as real, as like full on if you were online. And then I was creating drama and chaos around, like, oh, well, I can't possibly go as deep as I want, and if I can't go as deep as I want, then I can't be successful, except that this is what I want and this is what I'm so called to do. And then I created this full on catch 22 for myself, where I couldn't move forward, right? Couldn't go back because I knew that wasn't the path, but I couldn't move forward because I wasn't allowing myself, because I was caught up in what it would mean, what the name meant about being online versus in person. And then this drama, like the whole chaos, the madness of it, that we tell ourselves it's bad, it has to be this other thing. Like we shouldn't be dramatic, we shouldn't be chaotic, we shouldn't be in the madness of our soul, of who we are. We should be more, like we should be this, chill person all the time. We should always be dropped in to the spiritual, the essencing. We should be softer, more feminine, or more masculine, or more something in between. We should be like whatever it is, right? But we have this idea that we should be this thing, right? This thing like that isn't dramatic, that isn't messy, that isn't raw, that isn't wild, in order to be whatever this name, like whatever this thing is that we identify as. And so the drama in and of itself, like of being this thing, of identifying as this thing, and then also denying and trying to cancel out and trying to bypass the drama that is kind of inherent to being one of the wild ones. If you are with me, then I mean, like, come on, you're wild, you know it. You may not own it, but you know it. I'm pretty sure you own it. I'm pretty sure you own it. And you're a multidimensional like messenger, like you know, like you're here to share the, like, to birth the primordial raw, like the muck, the creation, the destruction, the life, death, rebirth cycle. You're here to like feel it all and move it all throughout your body, throughout your blood, throughout your bones, and then create from that, to make to make social change through that, to allow change to happen through you, because you are so fucking embodied in who you came to here to be, to have pussy as oracle, to lead you, to guide you, to drop you so deeply into the magic of who you are, that you could not be anything else. Like that you claim, that you stake your claim, you draw that line in your sand, and you refuse to go back, you refuse to back down, you refuse, because you can't not do what you came here to do. And you know this, but yet you keep trying to kind of pussyfoot around it and make it nice and pretty, and make, like, oh, I gotta have the perfect website, and oh, I gotta have the perfect essence, and oh, I gotta have the perfect clothes, and oh, I gotta have the perfect tech, and oh, I gotta have the perfect this, and I have to have all of the wisdom. I have to have learned all of the ancestral things and all of the ancient lineage pieces and tools that are trying to be birthed through me and rebirthed through me. I have to know it all and live it all and embody it all right now before I can move forward. And then we go back into like, oh, the drama, the drama, the drama. But what happens is that you don't use the drama. That's the problem, right? The problem isn't the drama, right? The problem is the problem. The problem is not the drama. The problem is that you don't use it, right? And so once you learn how to actually tap in and access all of like just all the feels, your emotions, your energy, your physicality, like this full range of expression of who you are, of who you came here to be. Ooh, child. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's when things start to shift. That's when things start to shift in a way that like, not only are you on the path, you stop second guessing yourself all the time, every day, all day. You stop pretending that you're not second guessing yourself. You stop right seeking some external idea of who you're supposed to be, and you go in. You keep going, and you keep accessing this rawness, this messiness, the drama, the chaos, and you use it. So then if you're a writer, you use that into your writing. If you're a painter, you paint with the madness, with the chaos. If you're a choreographer, you choreograph like routines, like everything starts to come through, like the way your spine moves. Like, yes, it holds the drama, it holds the chaos. Rather than trying to shut it all down and shut it out, you bring it in, you integrate it so that you're not trying to shove anything away. You're not trying to get rid of any aspect of who you are. You're using it all. The darkness, the shadow, like, yes, just as good, just as powerful, just as true, just as real. And I don't mean good as in this is proper and good. I mean like good, like yes, it's the yumminess, it's the nectar, the same way that the light is, the same way that all of the things that we're like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be. Yeah, right. As long if it's from soul, yeah, great. If it's not, then bye. Like it's gotta go. But if you don't let that go and start to fully access and use what you are, like you have it all at your disposal. You're just telling yourself that you shouldn't be using that, you should be doing it a different way, that you can't really own these things that come with being who you are, and you should be doing who the fuck knows, like fuck all, right? Right. All right. All right. I think that's it for today. Yes. Oh my gosh. I would say that we're going to get super, regular with these things. That is the plan. But life is happening right now. So maybe, maybe I'll be back soon. We'll see. We'll see when the next one is. Thank you for watching. Type in some comments, even if you're watching other, whatever, replay, recording, whatever, all that good stuff. Type in some comments in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions around this stuff. If you know you are ready to do the damn thing and drop all the way into your own body and excavate all of the medicine and the magic that you hold inside, and you can't put your finger on like one thing because you're not meant to be one thing. You're all things, and yet you're not quite sure how to access and use it all, then I invite you to join me in Body of Work. We are rocking out some magic this, well, what is this? March? It's March. Yes, this month we're going all the way deep into the Pussy Oracle sessions. So if you are ready to allow Pussy to be your oracle, to guide you, to be guided by the wisdom that lies between your thighs, shiznit. Yes, I did say shiznit. Then I invite you to join us in Body of Work. You can check it out at yourbodyofwork.com. If you are a creator, a messenger of color, my Black, Indigenous, women of color, then I invite you to join me in Skin. This is where we are going all the way deep. This month is melanated sovereignty, and we're going all the way into reclaiming space, taking up space, embodying space, and becoming so fucking intoxicating to everything that you desire, your wealth consciousness, your abundance, your soulmate tribe, the lover that you desire to have in your life, to allow God, source, creator, great mystery to like fully land and drop in and move through you in the way that you show up in your message, in the work that you are here to do. Then I invite you to join us. Again, BIWOC only for this one. You can check it out at nikkakarli.com/skin and join us there. I'll put both of those into the description below. Yeah, I love you. Thank you so much for being here, for being in the madness and the drama and the chaos with me. Always, always, always. I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are in this big, beautiful, amazing world of ours. And as always, here's to your untaming. Bye, wild ones. Now let's see if I can actually, stop this thing, because I seem to, forget how to do that. Nope. I think I got it. Yeah.